casa. Deixa que o carinho seja o beijo de uma flor. Desde pequenino que eu sei que o amor é cura, amolece a dor e ingratidão. Desde pequenino que eu sei que o amor perdura, basta ter carinho e compreensão. Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho seja o beijo de uma flor. Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho seja o beijo de uma flor. Desde pequenino que eu sei que o amor é cura, amolece a dor e ingratidão. Desde pequenino que eu sei que o amor perdura, basta ter carinho e compreensão. Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho seja o beijo de uma flor. Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho seja o beijo de uma flor. Desde pequenino que eu sei que o amor é cura, amolece a dor e ingratidão. Desde pequenino que eu sei que o amor perdura, basta ter carinho e compreensão. Basta ter carinho e compreensão. Basta ter carinho e compreensão.
Autumn is here, truly here. Hello, my name is Nia. I'm an artist and art therapist. And if you're new here, welcome. Every year I find it a little hard to let go of summer. I like to savor every last drop of its lightness while it's still with me. On social media, autumn often seems to arrive at the beginning of September. But for me, it takes a little longer. Jumping ahead like that feels like rushing through the seasons without giving them the time to arrive or the space to say goodbye. And I don't want that. I want to honor the transitions, to root myself in the rhythm of the year and move with it instead of racing ahead. In recent years, autumn has grown closer to my heart. Maybe it's because I've entered the autumn season of my own life. I notice how deeply I'm touched by the transformations around me, how blossoms in their fading carrying a kind of beauty I sometimes find even more moving than when they were in full bloom. There is a tenderness in them, a quiet vulnerability, and yet so much strength in their completion. Autumn makes the cycles of life visible. It reminds us of impermanence, but also of the importance of reflection. What still nourishes me? What can I let go of? It's a time to write, to read, to retreat a little from the noise of the world, and to simply be with myself. So in today's episode, I'm creating a small autumn altar. I'm also working on a little slow home project, making myself a seasonal reading nook, a cozy corner close to my books, with warm light and a chair where I can curl up. I want to place my altar here too, so I can keep it closed throughout the day. I got a small table and a lamp base from a thrift store and painted them in my current favorite color, a dark moss green. Perfect for autumn. When my children were little, I used to create a seasonal altar in our kitchen. We would place flowers, leaves, little treasures from the garden or from our walks. And over time it grew and changed, just like the season itself. Every morning we lit a candle there, a simple ritual, but one that felt grounding, sacred, and full of meaning. Even now, with my children long grown, I still keep this tradition alive. It's such a gentle way to stay connected, to notice the beauty of change, and to give thanks for the moment we are in. Now I would like to decorate 2 small picture frames with motifs that are very important to me for autumn. One is a magazine picture of an autumn sun, which is for the dark days yet to come. And the sunflower painting by Anselm Kiefer, a German painter I greatly admire. It's about the cycles of life. And by the way, this is one of my favorite paintings. It is perfect to support the autumn vibe. But now to my little slow home autumn project. I want to create a little reading nook for me. First I will put a few books that I want to take a closer look at autumn again in a prominent place in my bookcase. I love books, and yes, I probably have a few too many, and I know I really need to do some culling because I made a conscious decision not to have more books than will fit in this cupboard. I would like to use this small old transport box as a coffee table and display books. Well, and of course a comfortable armchair, but since it's too light for me, I'm looking for matching throws that fit the autumn. This is a large tapestry I found at a thrift store, and it adds a bit of English country flair. What do you think? I think it's a bit too over the top for me, so I'm going with my moss green cover after all. Let me know what you would choose. But now it's time for a little tea break, which I really deserve. How wonderful that I can enjoy the break right in my new reading nook.
Deixa que o amor invade a porta da tua casa. Deixa que o carinho.
Anyone who has been following me for a while knows how much I love lighting candles. And I actually prefer to do this with matches. For the autumn, I would like to get some pretty containers because matchboxes usually don't quite meet my aesthetic expectations. So I found 3 cute little containers at the thrift store, and I'm now happy to convert them into little matchboxes. I bought these matte strikes papers online. They are self-adhesive and can be easily attached to the bottom of the small containers. Maybe this is also an idea for you. You can take any small beautiful container, a sugar bowl, a tea tin, a jam jar. And of course, they are wonderful gifts or small souvenirs for a visit to friends. thank you so much for joining me today on my little slow home project for the reading Nook. And I wish you a wonderful autumn with plenty of opportunities to find yourself. And maybe you create yourself a space that holds a warm blanket, a lamp that casts a golden glow, with candles, maybe a cup of tea, a small refuge that invites you to slow down, to breathe, and to savor this season. Enjoy your life. Lots of love, Nia.